If you're a USPS employee struggling with a medical condition, chronic pain, or an injury that makes it difficult or impossible to perform your job, you've probably heard about disability retirement. But almost no one explains how it works, how it's different from OWCP, or what really happens to your pension, your TSP, and your health insurance if you take it. Today, we're breaking down exactly how USPS disability retirement works under FERS, what you must prove, what income you get, and the mistakes most postal workers make during the process. If you've ever wondered whether disability retirement might apply to you, this is the guide you've been looking for. Let's start with what disability retirement is and what it isn't. FERS. Disability retirement is for employees who can no longer perform the essential duties of their position due to a medical condition expected to last at least 1 year. You do not need to be totally disabled. You simply need to be unable to safely or efficiently perform the job you are hired to do. For postal employees, this is incredibly important because USPS work is physically demanding. Lifting, walking, repetitive motion, extreme temperatures, and long days. Many employees push through pain for years before realizing there are retirement options other than OWCP or quitting outright. Now here's what disability retirement is not. It is not the same as OWCP workers' compensation. OWCP is temporary income replacement while you recover from a job-related injury. Disability retirement is a long-term retirement benefit paid by OPM. You cannot receive both at the same time, except in very limited circumstances. Let's talk eligibility. To qualify for FERS disability retirement, you must meet 5 criteria. You must have at least 18 months of creditable civilian federal service. You must be unable to perform your current USPS job due to a medical condition. The condition must be expected to last at least 1 year. Your agency, meaning USPS, must be unable to accommodate you in your current role, and there must be no vacant positions at the same grade, pay, or commuting area you are qualified for. This last part confuses many people. USPS does not have to search the entire postal service nationwide for a new job for you. Only within your commuting area and only at your grade level. If you're considering disability retirement and want help understanding how your USPS service history, pension amount, and FEHB eligibility would change, you can schedule a benefits review at federalpensionadvisor.com. We'll walk through your pension numbers, your TSP options, and your long-term income outlook. Now let's talk about the money. Your disability retirement benefit depends on your age and years of service. For the first 12 months, your benefit is 60% of your high 3 salary, minus 100% of any Social Security disability payments you receive. After the first year, your benefit becomes 40% of your high 3 minus 60% of Social Security disability, until age 62. At age 62, your benefit is recalculated as if you had worked until age 62 under regular FERS rules, giving credit for the years you spent on disability retirement. This is a major advantage compared to simply resigning from USPS. Now let's talk about FEHB, one of the most important parts of disability retirement. As long as you are covered under FEHB for the 5 years before your retirement, or your entire postal career if shorter, you keep FEHB for life under disability retirement. There is no gap in coverage, no special enrollment required, and no loss of benefits. You simply begin paying the regular federal retiree FEHB rate, not the postal employee rate. What about your TSP? Once you separate on disability retirement, you can keep your TSP invested just like any other federal retiree. You can withdraw from it, start monthly payments, or leave it untouched. The 10% early withdrawal penalty does not apply to disability retirement withdrawals, which helps many employees manage income before age 59.5. Here's another important point. You can work in the private sector while on disability retirement, as long as you do not exceed 80% of the current salary for the position you left. If you exceed the 80% earnings limit, your disability retirement can be terminated. You must also undergo periodic medical reviews to confirm that your condition still prevents you from returning to your USPS job. These reviews happen most often in the first few years. Finally, let's talk about the mistakes most USPS employees make. They wait too long to file. They think OWCP and disability retirement are the same thing. They resign without applying for disability retirement, losing the benefit entirely. They fail to document how their medical condition affects the essential duties of their job. Or they don't understand how their TSP, FEHB, and pension interact during disability retirement. Here's the bottom line. USPS disability retirement is a complex benefit, and one that most postal employees don't learn about until they're already in pain. already overwhelmed, or already out of options. But when used correctly, disability retirement can provide income, health insurance, and long-term security for employees who can no longer perform the demanding work of the Postal Service. If you want help reviewing your eligibility, pension estimate, and benefits under disability retirement, visit federalpensionadvisor.com to schedule your USPS retirement and benefits review. You don't have to navigate this alone, and the earlier you understand your options, the better your outcome will be.